everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Cassie, and today I will be talking about promoting safety on campus, as well as preventing sexual harassment. So, before I begin my presentation, I would like to ask if there's anybody in the audience that has any questions or concerns that they would like to go through. And if you can't think of anything right now, that's not a problem at all. Just raise your hand throughout the presentation and I will be happy to get to you shortly. So, fun fact, are you guys aware of that 3 out of 5 students a year get sexually harassed? Unfortunately, a lot of college students don't take sexual harassment as serious as what they should be. Sexual harassment is a lot more common than what one would imagine, and it's very important that us college students take our safety seriously and be careful who we become friends with and trust, and last but not least, never ever underestimate anyone. And if you ever do happen to find yourself being a victim of sexual harassment or any shape of form, or even believe that maybe a friend or a co-worker or maybe a peer is being harassed, please speak up. I beg of you, please speak up. It is important that we put sexual harassment to an end. And you know what? Maybe your peer or your coworker is embarrassed of what happened and scared to come forward. They need someone that's going to stick up for them and that's going to help them overcome this. So a good tip that I have to avoid harassment on campus is have a buddy system. Whether it be a close friend or just a peer, always make sure that you have a buddy to walk with to your car, especially late at night, or even a class. And another thing is make sure that you always keep pepper spray on hand at all times to defend yourself if ever needed. A good idea as well would be to take self-defense classes to gain skills on protecting yourself. Most predators will target you from behind, so always make sure that you are aware of your surroundings and that you don't have earbuds in your ears. That way, if somebody is, sneaking up on you, you have the ability to hear them and defend yourself if needed. I know it's really easy for one to think that no one's ever gonna hurt me. Like, I got no enemies. I'll be just fine. Like, nobody doesn't like me. Like, everybody loves me. But, that doesn't always matter. It can happen to anyone. Whether you have enemies or not, this can happen to anybody. So let me quick share a personal story of mine. When I first started college, my family, and especially my parents, weren't too thrilled about it at all. With all the bad stories that have been reported on the news lately about crimes happening in the neighborhood, they weren't too thrilled about me moving out. So I decided to take action and be proactive, using the following tips above to keep myself safe and make my family more comfortable with me being on my own. So far, I've been getting along just fine. I've not yet came past a problem with harassment, and I couldn't be more happier living on my own. And this concludes our presentation then. I just want to thank you all one last time for taking your time and listening to me. And I hope you guys learned something today. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know or email me. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day.